People don't understand their natural advantages, and they don't use them. That's bad, number one. But worse, number two, if you don't think you're a good ice skater, or if you're convinced you're not a good cellist, you're not going to go out and try it. But people are buying stocks anyway. They're not discouraged, they just think it's a gamble. I wanted people to understand, I don't want anybody to buy a stock. I'm saying if you're going to buy a stock, you should do certain things. If you're not willing to do these things, you should leave your money in the bank. The company, McDonald's has done very well as a company. The stock has done very well. People worry about too much money supply, what's happened to the price of oil, whether, who's the president, who's being nominated for the Supreme Court,
it's all
the
earnings.
ozone layer. It has nothing to do. McDonald's earnings go up the next 10 years, the stock will go up.
Yeah, but what they will say to you, Peter, is that, as you know, and why am I telling you this, but anyway, it's fun to tell you this, they're telling you that these other things influence the amount of earnings of a particular company. If we're in a recession, people are not going to spend as much money on going to the movies or whatever they do. And therefore, you got to pay attention to these other things because they impact on earnings.
So how am I supposed to predict interest rates? How am I supposed to predict the economy? You certainly remember the recession of 82?
Yes.
1982, we had a 20% prime rate, 14% unemployment, 12% inflation. I don't remember anybody telling me in 1980 or 81 that was going to happen. All of a sudden, we had the worst recession since the Depression. I didn't read about it in the paper. So it's crazy to think about these things.
Here's a quote from you. This is the way you make money. If you don't understand what the company does, you should not be in it. If you could predict the stock market, you could predict the economy, you could predict interest rates. If you go buy the wrong stocks, you're going to lose half your money anyway.
Right. I'm saying people have natural advantages. Let's say what you do for a living is you're involved in the restaurant industry. You supply paper products. You supply kitchen equipment. You help build restaurants. You saw McDonald's. You saw Chi-Chi's, you saw Chili's, you saw Cracker Barrel, you saw Dunkin' Donuts, Kentucky Fried Chicken, Taco Bell.
These are all success stories.
These were 40-fold. You made 40 or 50 times your money. You don't need to make that kind of money many times in your life, right?
No.
That's all you had to do was follow the restaurant industry.